Hi guys, Dev Shankar again. Today we are going to discuss regarding deployment slots. So before deployment slots, we just wanted to say last time we have discussed how we can upload our local application to Azure. Now we are going to discuss on deployment slots. So last time what happened? Suppose this is our local application. Suppose this is our local application, and last time what we are doing, we are uploading our local application to web app. So directly actually what we are doing, we are uploading this web app, our local application. But in real life, we are not directly uploading in our production environment. Rather, first of all, what we are doing, we are creating on the local application. Then there is one another environment. Name of that environment can be staging or QA environment. Staging or QA environment. Okay. So our what we are doing, we are uploading our application in QA and or staging. We are testing it here. If it looks good, then only from staging to final environment web app we are on or on the production we are uploading. So that means we need to create another environment, intermediate environment before deploying it on production. So today we are going to do this thing. So before for that, again we have to come back to our portal.azure.com, and then we have to open our resource group last time that we have created. In case if you have not seen our last video, please check our description. You can get the URL from there. Now, inside that resource group, we have our web app, and inside that web app, there is option in the left menu bar deployment, and then we have to click deployment slots. In case if you are not finding it here, you can just type deployment. Then you can see like deployment slots is coming, on the top. So you have to select that one. Now you can see there it is saying upgrade to standard or premium. Last time we have selected our web app, which is not neither standard nor premium, rather it is a free plan. But now we need to upgrade our plan. So you have to click on the upgrade option. Now you can see it is option is free. So we have to either select premium or standard. So I'm just selecting the premium. Okay. And then you have to click on select upgrade. It is updating your app service plan. Wait for some time. It will take some time. Okay, it is done. So you can close it now. Close this one. Now you can see no slots have been added. But I just wanted to say you like when we have uploaded our web app by default, production slot has been generated by Azure. So we need to write the staging slot and clone the settings. Actually, what we want? We want our um, first of all, we need to deploy our application to local from local to QA and then from QA to web app. Correct. So the environment settings, everything will be in the QA should be same as production. It is a just clone of production. Staging is just clone of production. So that once we find everything is fine, working fine here, we can just push our code. We no need to change anything. So at the time of the creation of the slot means environment, another environment. Okay, when we are creating staging slot or staging environment, we have the option do not clone settings or clone settings from training web app, that is our production. Now I click on the add, it is creating the slot, new slot. It is preparing actually internally. Wait for some time. Now slot is ready. So you can see we have created this training web app only. But by default, Azure has created this. We have created actually training web app staging, and by default, this one created by Azure itself. Now we can see like now we have two slots, so we can divide our traffic 50 to 50% in each. So we can discuss it later how we can divide our traffic in another day. Today we want to first of all we want to upload in our staging environment. So if you click on staging, you can see all the settings of our. It is actually loading of our this app service slot. Okay. So default by default, the URL name is of the staging is training web app dash staging, and then GUID Central India 01, which is actually name of our region, then Azure websites. So if you go inside this one, you can see there is a nothing. But if you want to production, see the what is the production. So you have to go inside the training web app, let it load. So this is our staging environment, and this one is our production where we have already deployed our code last time. So now I want to deploy our code in first. We want to code in our deploy our code in staging, and then we will push our staging code to production. So suppose here I am writing staging. We are making some changes. Okay. So why I am writing? Because I want to push this code to our staging environment. Then we need to publish. When you publish by default, it is first it will build and then it will publish. So again we have to click on the new profile, go to the Azure, then next. Then Azure App Service Windows will come. Then it is select the next. Then you have to choose or select the correct account name. So you have to select training resource group first. Inside that there is training web app, and inside that training web app there is deployment slot staging. So you have to click on finish. So you can see that our code is ready to publish. You have to select, click on the publish button. It will actually deploying our code. First, it will publish our code and then push our code in the staging environment. We need to wait for some time. So you can see in our staging environment, we have pushed our code. For better understanding, I am again closing all our. So now we have our, this is our training web app, and this one is our URL, final URL, URL of the production. Okay, if I, and this one is the URL of staging. You can click on the staging. Okay, so you can see our staging environment is ready with code, latest code. Now, if I click on our, sorry, we need to click on our production environment. We can see that welcome to MS Azure is coming, which is not latest code. Now I want our latest code. This should be in our this page in our production. So for that, we need to go to our portal. Again, we have to go to the home, go inside the resource, yeah, sorry, web app, go to the deployment slots. Now I want our staging code should be inside the production. For that, we have to click on swap. What will swap will be doing? It will actually swapping our code from staging to production, and production code will come from here to here inside staging. It will just exchange the code from staging to production. You can see it from here. Now start swapping. This swapping is going on. It will take some time. Now swapping is done. Once swapping is done, you can go inside it is the production, and this one is staging. Okay. Now inside staging we have welcome to MS Azure staging statement is there. And here we have welcome to MS Azure. But swapping is already has been taken place. So once we refresh this page, this slogan will come here. So we have to just, so you can see our latest code has been pushed inside our production environment, and from the code from the production has been transferred to here, that is on staging. So uh, you have seen how easily we can upload our code in staging environment, and then we can transfer our staging